Hey guys, Matt here. This week's theme is freestyle. I would like to start by understanding some problems I've had recently. So thank you very much for understanding all that. I have managed to repair the fault, so I am now back up and running for the time being. Starting off with a very nice looking MAN Euro 6 TGX. This one you can have as a tandem if you do have tandem mods running, or just a prime mover, which looks like that. Either one is fine. Then you've got the CGA. This you can only get as a prime mover, not a tandem. Then you've got the TGS Euro 6, hydro drive and stuff. This you can't really do a lot with. You can take tandem trailers with this, because I have found a tandem slot hookup there, if you can see it, right there, but I don't know whether that is actually active. Scania RS, those are mods, by the way, I'll point out. This is also a mod, and says the next truck. This is from RJL, fantastic mod. You've got so many different choices of chassis. Engines are the same, Euro 3, 4, 5 and 6. Transmissions, some are mods, some are default. By default they're up to 12 speed, but I'm not used to a 12 speed. I'm used to 16 to 18 speed manuals, or semi-manuals, semi-automatics shall I say. Interiors are pretty much the same, as you can see. There are some differences, but that's just another video altogether. Paint scheme is the same. You can paint the chassis, by the way, I will point that out. You can also paint the fifth wheel. You can just add loads and loads of accessories to this. If you've got Euro Truck and you've got it on Steam, this mod is in the Steam Workshop. If you type in Scania RJL, you should be able to find it, no problem. That Scania came with that Scania. The only difference between these two is this one is a bit noisier, both stairs are hidden, and this one's older. This one I think it's 95, but I do not know off the top of my head. The DAF trucks, there is nothing new. There is a DAF DLC. I'll move. With the 1.28 update, which is not the one I'm on 130, it gave you side skirts for the free axle, which I'll quickly show you. I don't particularly drive this truck. I drive the Euro 6 staff, which is this one. I don't like that front bit really, but it's it's your own choice. By default, this one does have a side skirt for the free axle. Iveco, there's been no work to it. This one you can remove the side skirt, the highway you can't. The MAN TGX default one, this one, no work has been done on it. The Mercedes, no work has been done on it. This one's got an inbuilt sat nav, I will point out. This one doesn't. This is the exclusive cabin. Now, I do have interior pack by SISL. You know what? I'll bring some pizza there for now. It'll make me hungry later. Again, nothing new there that I have found yet, and that's in with that one. Durenos, no work's been done. Scania R2012, no work's been done on it. Then you've got these two new looking trucks, the Scania R and S. Both of these are 730 V8s. You've got the S730 V8 and the R730 V8. They don't sound anything like what the V8s used to sound like. And I really like it. Yeah. These two trucks I'm going to take you through in two separate videos. Or otherwise we'll be going for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Because I want to take you out on 2 runs with these when I have the audio. So as soon as I've sorted out audio, I will take you guys out on a run with these two trucks. That is still the same, no work has been done to it, and the Volvos are still the same, no work has been done to them at all. So that's all the same. Now the AI are behaving a bit weird because they've done some work to the AI. So with the Scania, so you've got this cab, okay, and you've got the Scania R Highline cab, so it's like that. They've gone ahead, okay, with this, and they've added the spoiler of the streamline, so this back bit here, onto the R series for the AI. Why, I don't know, but it looks okay. Makes it look a bit different. Because that was one of the things I was saying to myself before. Why can't they add more strategy options? And you can get mods to make the AI look more realistic, but every single time I did, my game crashed. So if SCS software made the AI more realistic, in terms of like having this one short strategy, mid-left and tag bus be even better visible. So like some AI trucks have a lifted axle, that would look so much better for what it is at the moment. The Volvos, no work has been done, apart from I had a Kenworth mod on, which I was going to show off to you guys, and a map mod, both of which completely killed the Volvos. The fuel tanks were purple and it was just mental. I couldn't even go into the quick job market without it crashing. So yeah, so that is rather annoying, and I will show you to the trailers in just a sec. Right. Now I am moving to the trailers. It's still the same, it's just a different skin. It is still the aerodynamic trailer. Nothing much has changed with it, but I have found that axle still less from the, I think, the 1.27 update, or it might be the 1.26. Still beef, so there's a bit of a beefy load in the back. The bum was intended. This is a mod by Danny J. It's an ass trailer. Be warned, when taking it empty, make sure you slow down a bit before taking the bend. when it's empty, because it flips over well easy. So I'd highly recommend the no damage mod as well, because it absolutely killed my truck when I did it. So I was doing a little bit too fast. This one, I like how it's all dirty and stuff, but I don't particularly like carrying dirty trucks. So whenever I try to limit myself on when I take the trailer, if there is absolutely nothing else whatsoever, I will take it. But I don't particularly like hauling it, it's always dirty. But it's alright if you're having two rides, you'll get dirty anyway. So now we come on to the brick trailer. It eats both ADR and bricks. So as you can see, I've something, I think it's fireworks, but I am not sure. It says it's explosive on the trailer. You can get mods for these two axles here to rear steer. That one won't. But it does carry bricks as well, as you can see. And it only comes in one colour. This one is a mod and default. So the empty ones are by a modder called SW Mods, who have done the empty ones, which are first three, and have made all trailer axles apart from the low bed trailer with a liftable axle. So it does something useful sometimes. This one, I don't know what's going on with this one, but I can't seem to get any skin for any other trailers. I don't know why, it just won't. It's plastic granules chest, it's an extra mod, and it is a cement mixer. If you go over to Squirrel's channel, which I have featured, in the featured channels list bit, he's done a video on this trailer where modder did a Squirrel Logistics cement mixer trailer for him. You can find it in the Steam Workshop as well, I will point out. This is a mod. There is two parts to this mod, but I've just took the empty trailer bit, and it looks okay. Those light bits there do flash, see our side indicators, because it is an American trailer. Again, having problems with the skin. Again, it is a chemical tanker. Nothing much has changed on this one. When it decides to load, this is a big mod. You have got so many different loads. It just goes on and on and on. Duration. You've got loads. I could probably do an entire video just on this one mod. There are so many loads. This one is the same as before. It's a normal refrigerator trailer. Disinfectant is a new load, and this one does come with a skin for once. This one SISL to some of the trailers. This is a mod So you've got 120 foot, 1 times 40 foot, 1 times 45 foot, 2 times 20 foot, or an empty trailer. Anything with this, those two, and that really stay. So it's very, very useful. Again, this is another mod. It's a container mod. It's a very nice mod. The one thing I do like about this is you can change it to whichever container you want. And I like this sort of colour scheme to grain the green. And I personally think it is really nicely together. But again, it's your opinion and your choice. Again, same as before, another mod. I'll try and find the other green container. It's just somewhere on here. I should have thought this through first. Okay, we'll go with this one. Go for CMA GMA. That's I believe a British company actually, but don't quote me on that, so I can't actually properly remember. And it is a very nice trailer and container. Again, mixed containers. You do see them a fair bit these days with 220 footers. So that could be for one customer, that could be for another customer, but it really depends on what the load is. This is another mod by SW Mods. Then the rest of these are all default in the game. Again, default milk tanker. The skin isn't default, that is a mod, I will point out. This is the same as before. This is a new trailer actually. It's only recently been added, but I think it is a great trailer. It's an insulated trailer, very, very useful. Fuel tanker, there's been some work done to it. Dun, dun, dun. So it now looks like, so there's brake and tail lights at the top and bottom, as well as indicators at the top and bottom, but reverse lights are just at the bottom. But it looks like a real life tanker, especially in the UK. I'm not sure about America, but I think theirs are slightly different. I think theirs are just 2 axlers, but I am not sure. This is another mod. It's a 3-ton generator. So it's a very fun ride when you can just accelerate straight off in about 8th gear. That's how light it is. So you're constantly changing gears, so you're picking up speed quite quickly because it is so light. Not much has changed with this, apart from the axle lift has changed slightly. And there are now skins for this trailer, which again is a mod, I will point out. This is a mod. It's a GLS trailer. It's I think a UK company, but I'm not sure. It's a very basic trailer. It's just white, yellow arrow, company, parcel logistics and express. It's a very simple, clear. Again, this is a gooseneck. This is a mod, and you can actually have it empty if I can find it, and you can have one of 3 colours: red, green or blue, and obviously all the other containers are the same. These ones are mods. so all of them are all the same before. This is another mod. It's an Intermarché, which is a French supermarket. Very nice looking trailer. I'm not entirely sure what this one is. It is again another mod, so I'm not entirely sure yet what that one is, but if you know, please let me know in the comments. Large tubes, same as on the flatbed. All of these are the same as on the flatbed I showed you, apart from the wall panels and the occasional that, and so that's empty. And this you do not get on the flatbed. This is another mod. It's rear steering and liftable axle, and it looks pretty good actually. I believe this one is actually a walking floor trailer, and it also has a tail lift at the back here. It's a very nice trailer to drive. This is another shop. It's called Leclerc, and that's also in France. There's 4 of these trailers, and all of them are very interesting in their own ways. I can't read French, so don't even get me to try and read what that says. But if you speak French, please feel free to translate it in the comments below. Again, that's all it is. It looks like electric, but so Leclerc. It's Leclerc, not electric. I'll point out. Live Castle. This is with both Scandinavia DLC and France DLC, and I've got a mod which gives you double trailers everywhere, and this looks amazing. It is very heavy, so if you do take this trailer as a double, I will make one thing clear. You will need, if you've got a Scania, make sure you've got an R730 V8, because it is about 80 something tons, and especially if you're taking that out to the half farm, you will have some fun. Or if you're delivering into it, you'll have fun, because with the weight of it, it'll just pull you backwards if you've got a not very powerful truck. And I'd highly recommend to use your death lock as well, which by default is the V key, I think. This is another mod. It's by SW Mods, and that empties it. This is another mod. Not entirely sure what's happened there, but the lumber and the iron pipes are still there, just no logs. This is another mod. It's, I think, an American style double trailer road train. You can do it as a single, but I like it. More trailers for me, the bigger the smile. So 2 small trailers like that. Or you can have one large, one long one small one, or one small, one long. This is another mod, and this one is mental. You've got train wagons, pre-built homes, which is an interesting run if you go through the UK. Cable cars for San Francisco. It's just heavy, so I have taken one of everything. A tram wagon, Again, it's just heavy and long, so make sure you take wide berths, and make sure you have your beacons on as well. Now we have a new load on here. These top first frame. This is also by SW Mods, which empties these. Now this is a grand yacht. It was added in the 130 update, in relationship to the Heavy Haul DLC. I do not promote it in any way, shape or form. The next one is also a mod. This one is also by SW Mods, and that axle there does lift, but by default without mods does not lift, and that is the same for the first four. Then after that the axle does lift, but there is a load, and it is rather heavy, some of them. This one's an interesting one. You've got a prisoner transport trailer. Yeah, I think it's an American one. Yes, it's US Department of Transportation, I think that says. Federal Highway Administration. It looks very metally, I have to say, but I do like that. I do like how it looks metally, and how there's even a prisoner there. And doors are all chained. There's two prisoners. It looks very, very good. This came out in the 1.28 update, so I've put a mod on, and I am going to show you guys a little secret. I have trialed out a 4 and a 6. I am going to show you a 4 and a 6 in a future video when the audio stuff has been sorted. On this one, you've got 4 trailers. Both the others, you've got double. It's one of these ones. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4 quad. I think it might be this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of these is a 5, but it might be a 6. 1, 2, 3. That's the triple. 1, 2. That's double. That's the single. That's the double. But I think one of them was meant to be a 6. This trailer is a mod, and the empty trailer is also a mod by SW. But you do that loads, you'll be pleased to know. So, but these ones are all default, apart from the empty one, which is a mod, but all the loads are default. This is a Toys R Us trailer mod. If from the UK or the US, you'll know Toys R Us very well, probably. It's a very nice looking trailer, actually. Trans Alliance trailer. Again, so French loads. Poms, I think, is apple or potato. I think the other one, that one there, is television, but don't quote me, so I don't think either of them are correct. But I think that's what it is. This is another mod, or if you've got Euro Truck Simulator with Scandinavia DLC. This comes as default. Very nice trailer that. The platform trailer, we got, okay. This one you can only get as a single, I think. Yeah. But it is a very nice trailer. You have to fun with it at times. But sometimes it's not always the most appropriate trailer. So if you're doing contract work like I do, and you need to take, say, like 80 trailer loads of goods from one end to the other end, like Southampton to Dover, you could do a triple or even a quad trailer road train. Just be warned when going up Southampton, not to go over the mountainy bit, go straight towards the M27, I think it is, or A27, because you get stuck unless you've got enough power and the diff on to pull you up. And finally, this is final mod trailer. It's VR Expo. It's quite familiar on UK roads and possibly in Europe. I'm not too sure about in the States, but it's definitely familiar over in the UK. I'm not entirely sure what the loads are because, again, they're all in French. Now, to get a shout out, let me know in the comments below what your favourite prime mover is, or unit is, that I showed you, and what was your favourite trailer you saw. And if you have any video suggestions, I will be hopefully at some point looking at a new game. It's an early access indie game called My Summer Car, and I will point out now that My Summer Car is an 18 rated game, but let me know in the comments below whether you would like me to show some gameplay from it, because I will be more than happy to film some gameplay for you guys from My Summer Car if you would like to. Until we meet again, keep the wheels moving, keep delivering. I'll see you guys later. Bye.